was your rank at Galatep? What were your duties?
You don't want to know.
Just answer the question.
You'll be disappointed.
I'll risk it.
I had the distinction of serving in the consulting position of filing clerk. Actually, I would have preferred to avoid military service altogether, but I had the good fortune to be posted to the records office at Galatep, and I turned out to be an exemplary file clerk in 14 units of service. I never misplaced or lost a record. I received numerous commendations. Goldar-Heel himself called my computer filing system a masterpiece of meticulous exactitude. Well, there you are. My secret's out. My crimes laid bare. I await execution.
I hope we don't keep you waiting long. Yeah, I never heard of a filing clerk becoming an instructor at a military academy.
Until now.
What did you teach?
Believe it or not, filing.
I can verify that.
Be my guest.
I still think you're a liar.
So much for our search for the truth. Now we trade insults.
You admit you worked under Goldar-Heel.
We all did.
I take it then you witnessed the atrocities.
Atrocities? What atrocities? No. Vaguely recall hearing screams from time to time. Atrocities, no.
You expect me to believe you knew nothing of the murders, the tortures. You never saw the bodies.
Of course I saw bodies. People died all the time at Galatep. Mining accidents, illnesses, feuds among the workers.
You're saying the Bajorans killed each other?
At times. Over food. A blanket. A woman. Conditions were harsh. It was a labor camp, Major.
I helped liberate that camp. I saw the bodies. I know how they died.
You saw what we wanted you to see. Who do you think started the rumors about brutality at Galatep? It was Goldar-Heel himself. Now, there was a leader. Brilliant, extraordinary man. He knew that to rule by fear was to rule completely. Oh, why bother with actual mass murders when just the reports of such incidents have the same effect?
Which was?
You know as well as I do, Major, to keep you, Bajorans, thinking of yourselves as victims, to keep you afraid and helpless.
Turns out we weren't so helpless. We did get rid of you.
Leaving was a political decision, Major. I've enjoyed reminiscing with you, and now I think it's time you let me out of here.
I can't do that.
Oh, no. Of course not. No, you see, you're the one who's lying now, Major. It's not the truth you're interested in. All you want is vengeance.
Travelers visiting your station.
That's correct.
Then how do you explain the detention of a Cardassian citizen?
Maritza came here seeking medical attention. Right now he's under our doctor's care. All we're trying to do is to verify his identity. A simple matter, if you give us some assistance.
I assure you, Commander, you don't need our assistance. If this patient says his name is Maritza, then that's who he is. I hope you're not suggesting you don't trust him simply because he's Cardassian.
I don't trust him because he's already lied about being at Galatep.
Is that what you're charging him with, Commander? Lying?
So far, we haven't charged him with anything.
Then let him go.
I'd like nothing better. But first, I need to know who it is I'm letting go.
I do appreciate the awkwardness of your position here, Commander. This Bajoran obsession with alleged Cardassian improprieties during the occupation is really quite distasteful.
I suppose if you're Bajoran, so is the occupation.
I might remind you that neither one of us is Bajoran. And I would hate their bitterness to cause conflict between Cardassia and the Federation.
I hope to avoid that too, with your help.
You don't need my help to safeguard one Cardassian citizen on your station. If any of these Bajoran hate-mongers get their hands on him, I'll hold you personally responsible.
Found any yet? Maritza says, I don't care about the truth, that all I want is vengeance. Are you worried that maybe he's right? All I want is to see him punished. Even if he is just a file clerk. That's just it. I don't want him to be just a file clerk. I want him to be, I don't know, something worse. You want him to be guilty. As far as I'm concerned, he was a Galatep. He is guilty. They're all guilty. His punishment will let Bajor feel some satisfaction. It sounds like you're trying too hard to believe what you're saying. You already know if you punish him without reason, it won't mean anything. And you already know vengeance isn't enough.
Reroute the signal enhancement module to the main sensor array.
Fine, sir.
How's it look?
Give me a second. I'll run a diagnostic.
I've checked with the Bajoran archives, and they do have a Maritza on record as being a filing clerk at Galatep. I've also checked with the military academy on Korra 2. Maritza has been teaching filing there, just as he claims.
All set, Commander.
Major, how many images were sent from the Bajoran archives?
Only one. It's the only picture they could find of Galatep that had Maritza in it. Cardassians destroyed almost all records of the occupation.
The image enhancement and transformation functions are patched directly into your console.
Major, what if this image confirms that Maritza was a file clerk? What do you expect us to do then?
I suppose you'll let him go.
I'm glad we understand each other.
I've got it.
On screen. Which one is Maritza?
Let's see. According to the caption, he's the one in the background in the far right.
Isolate and magnify. You're going to have to do better than that.
Give me a minute. I'm running an image enhancement sequence. It's not him.
Are you sure we're looking at the right man?
Background, far right. Eamon Maritza. It can't be.
If that's Maritza, then who are we holding here? Lieutenant, isolate the Cardassians in the foreground. The one in profile on the left. What can you give us?
That's him. That's Maritza. Not according to the caption. What do you mean? According to this, it's Goldar Hill.
Let me guess. You come back to learn the secret of my filing system.
I know all your secrets now.
Is that so?
What did you do? Did you kill the real Maritza so you could take his place? Well, you'll pay for that death. And all the others you're responsible for.
Well, I don't think I could pay for all of them, Major. There were so many. And you can only execute me once.
It's my only regret. But I'll settle for knowing that Bajor will finally have the satisfaction of punishing the butcher of Galatep.
Tell me, Major, did you figure this out all by yourself? Or did you have help from your Federation masters?
I'll let you wonder about that.